Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I am Wongel Zelalem, bringing you this report. Today's report comes from Madagascar. Madagascar court convicts 2 French nationals for the coup that they were involved in, or rather led. We talked about this last year when they attempted a coup and they tried to kill the president of Madagascar. Thankfully, it didn't work. Now 2 of them have been convicted.
22 people, including 2 Frenchmen, went on trial in Madagascar on Monday. They are accused of a plot to stage a coup and assassinate President Andry Rajoelina. The defendants face charges ranging from criminal association to compromising state security. Their charges also include planning to kill the head of state. The alleged operation has been called the Apollo 21 plot, although only 20 of an initial 21 suspects were retained for trial.
10 years in prison and 20 years forced labor sounds like it's something. Don't get me wrong, it is something, but I don't think it's enough. They tried to kill the president of Madagascar. They attempted a coup, and it's not just the 2 of them. There were 20 people that were involved in this coup. So I'm glad they were caught, first of all, and I'm also glad that they're convicted, but I don't know if it's enough. And on top of that, their lawyers are appealing, and they're also trying to extradite them back to France. And we all know how that goes. I do not like that idea at all. They need to pay the price where they have committed the crime. Why are they being sent to France? Why? Like, that does not make sense. They need to do their time in Madagascar, and then maybe they can be deported. That's fine with me. But I don't agree with this. Let's send them back to France. For what? Like, and then they go ahead and attempt another coup in another African country. Everybody needs to pay the price. But unfortunately, even if these guys are gonna pay, let's say 10, 20 years, it doesn't necessarily change a lot. The main issue is who was the puppeteer. And as you might guess, when they were asked in court, they said they came up with the plan. So they took the fall instead of pointing a finger at, let's say, someone in France or someone in government in France. They never give up their own end. So it just continues. It's a cycle. Today it happens to Madagascar, tomorrow Mali, and then Burkina Faso. And then it just continues happening because the main person that is behind it never pays for it. So this little guys, because they're not the brain, obviously, even though they claimed that it was all their idea, which I don't buy. They were just the people that was sent. You know, the people on the ground are the ones that are usually paid to do it, or they're just low level. They're just maybe specializing in their spy profession, but not necessarily, they're not the ones in the office making the decision and puppeteering and using people. I highly doubt that's the case. So yes, this ones will pay 10 years, which is not that much, but the main puppeteer is not gonna pay for it. They're not going to face any consequence, and that's just sad, unfortunately. And I think that should tell us that we really need to invest in our intelligence. We really need to invest in our own spies. If they can have spies, we should have our own, which are good at their jobs, so that even if these two French nationals are not telling us who hired them or who they're working for, our own agents can follow up, like all the messagings, going through everything that they own, so that we know where it came from. It's just very important to have a strong intelligence agency, I believe, and hopefully we'll get it soon. But for now, I'm glad at least they were caught and this president didn't end up like many other leaders of Africa. So good for him, he's still alive. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Hey family, make sure you join us on the new and improved AfricanDiasporaNews.org. Now, it is our uncensored and raw truth website. We have to make sure to have our own website because on social media platforms, they do have rules, and at any time they could change a rule and shut a whole genre down. Now, that would not happen to us because on AfricanDiasporaNews.org, we can speak the truth. We don't have to hold back. So make sure you join our website today.